Jake Baller here, and today, as you can see, I am back with another ASMR video. And yes, in today's ASMR video, we're doing kind of another lazy ASMR video. Some of you actually in my ASMR Monday and Thursday night live streams have actually asked and requested for this video. So I thought I'd do it today. We're doing a Pokemon card collection video. Now I know for some of you, you're thinking, Jake, what the heck happened? When did you start collecting Pokemon cards? And that's a great question. I started opening up Pokemon packs on my ASMR live streams for, I would say, 2-3 months now. And every once in a while we get a nice big old box of these sort of nice new Pokemon cards, and we open them up on stream, and it's definitely a lot of fun. And over the handful of weeks that we've been doing this, I kind of started up a little collection. So I think I'm just gonna jump right into tonight's video, show off just some of the random ones that I like, just some of the random Pokemon that are out there, and then even some of my favorite ones, and maybe some that are actually maybe worth something. Let's just see what we can get into in tonight's video. So make sure you do like the video. If you do like the video, you want to help support the channel, anything like that, definitely let me know down in the comments of any other ASMR video ideas that you guys have. If any of these cards are nice, cool, worth something, what I should do with them, and also let me know down in the comments your favorite Pokemon. Anyways, I guess this is going to be a little bit of an alert. No, I do not know much of anything about Pokemon. My knowledge of Pokemon kind of goes around from the earliest, at least, version of Pokemon, the original 150 or original 151, whatever those Pokemon are called, you know, Pikachu, Squirtle, Charmander, you know, that era of Pokemon when the TV show was really popping off, the Game Boy games really going strong. That's my era of Pokemon, and kind of the only era I was ever really a part of. So those are the only Pokemon I really truly understand. Now, of course, I showed you guys a box of Pokemon cards that I've been opening up recently. It's the Paladin Fates series. We have it's the Scarlet and Violet series. This one is the Paladin Fates. There was another one that we opened up on stream not that long ago. That box, and then we also opened up those ones as well. So I have a handful from a couple different box sets that I just randomly picked up and decided to open them on my ASMR live streams, and I guess that's just what has come out of them, at least a very few amount of them. Now, of course, when you open up a bunch of packs, you do end up getting, also, by the way, here's, I guess, proof that I actually have the cards. I'm not just rambling on in this video, I actually have cards. You end up getting a lot of these energy cards. Energy cards. No, I'm not gonna go through all of my energy cards. I'll spare you that stuff, but I actually realized I don't really have a lot of them. If you're trying to figure out why or what happens to them, well, in my ASMR live streams, which again are every Monday and Thursday, we like to rip cards on stream. Yeah, ripping cards actually makes a really nice sound that I really enjoy. The chat does as well, and I think that's where all, if not most of where all of my energy cards go. But of course, which is actually kind of cool with opening up different little decks and packs from different sets. We have different styles of Pikachus, which of course, I feel like you always gotta collect the Pikachu cards. I feel like everyone loves the Pikachu cards. I'm not entirely sure which ones are from which sets. I'm pretty sure one of them is definitely from the original 151 box that we opened up not that long ago, which is just a nice classic Pikachu card. And this one's a little bit more of a more modern animated style. I think this is from the Scarlet and Violet series. So, as you can see, similar, a little bit different. This one is a little bit stronger for some reason. Definitely love me a nice classic Pikachu, super adorable. Now when it comes to, again, my knowledge of Pokemon, it's really dumbed down to the originals. So of course when I got me a Charmander, I absolutely had because it's a Charmander, which is really, really, really cool. Now, this is not technically my special deck of cards. I actually have an entire different set of cards that are all special cards. I'll give you a little sneak peek of what that sort of entitles, like the reverse foil cards and stuff like that. But Charmander is maybe one of my favorite pulls we've ever gotten, because Charmander is super important to the Pokemon lore, arguably the most popular Pokemon besides Pikachu. Alright, let's just kind of speed run some of these. We have Gengar next. Gengar is also a part of sort of the original set of Pokemon out there. Another thing I really love to do is read the descriptions of the Pokemon, which, if you don't know, all Pokemon cards, well, a vast majority of the Pokemon cards actually have descriptions and stuff. Like here, Gengar is a shadow type Pokemon, standing in at 4 feet 11 inches tall, weighing 89.3 pounds. It says here, to steal the life of its target, it slips into the prey's shadow and silently waits for the opponent. Kind of terrifying. Gengar is a scarier type of Pokemon. Definitely some of the Pokemon out there in the TV show and stuff used to freak me out. We have Eevee, of course, a classic Eevee, the Pokemon card as well. I know if you probably ask your girlfriend for their favorite Pokemon, it's most likely going to be Eevee, but even for me, Eevee is just a super adorable Pokemon. And then you get to the more interesting style of Pokemon, like Lampent. Lampent. It's literally, the description it gives it is a lamp type Pokemon. Yes, a lamp Pokemon. Pokemon that's a lamp. Sometimes these things make absolute zero sense. We have a Flittle, which kind of looks like a ballerina Pokemon as well. We have Swoobat, which is I guess a bat kind of Pokemon, which is very interesting. This, in my opinion, is one of the more underrated Pokemon out there in the Pokemon universe, and it's a Mankey. A Mankey Pokemon. I actually kind of wish I got a little bit of a better card of a Mankey, like a holo or something like that, which I will get into the holographics and stuff that I own, but Mankey is pretty dope, and his name is really cute. We have a Grapploct. It's if you don't know, I've gotten this card many times over and over and over again, which is why my card collection isn't that large. Well, there's definitely a lot of cards there. There's very thin, but it's because I get duplicates a lot, and obviously I'm not going to keep all the duplicates, but I've gotten a lot of these Grapploct, or however you pronounce it, cards. It's a Jujitsu knowing octopus. Yeah, a octopus that knows Jujitsu. That's, again, lamp Pokemon that know martial arts. It's interesting. Oh, this is a cute one with Mime Jr. I'm just gonna start going through this kind of more quickly. We have Mime Jr. Now, I don't know if Mime Jr. is the first evolution of Mr. Mime, but from what I can remember, Mr. Mime is just its own Pokemon. I don't think it evolves at all, but maybe it does. And we have Mime Jr. Oh, this is actually kind of an important Pokemon. It is a Lapras. I think I'm saying that right. Lapras. However you want to pronounce it. It's a huge Pokemon that stands about 8 feet 2 inches tall. I actually thought it'd be a little bit bigger, but it weighs 485 pounds. That is a big Pokemon, at least weight size. I guess even height it is really big too as well. Any other cool ones? We have a Natu. We have a Natu, which is a bird Pokemon that actually can see into the future, and that's kind of why its eyes are kind of glossed over. His eyes are kind of weird because because it's probably looking into the future all the time, which is a really weird one. Anything else? We have a really cute Pokemon here called the Mousehold. The Mousehold. The Mousehold, which is actually not a singular Pokemon. It's actually 4 Pokemon combined together into one, which is interesting. It's kind of cool when like a single Pokemon card is like multiple things. Like I think I skipped over the Execute, which the Execute is also a handful of Pokemons that are just kind of all kind of stacked together, which is kind of funny. Any more of these like regular Pokemon? We have a Poliwag, which I think is a part of the original 151, or again 150. I think it's 151. A Poliwag. This is a very cute Pokemon. It kind of just reminds me of just the classic Pokemon days. I think I remember having a toy of a Poliwag at some point in time. I have a vivid memory of that, which is kind of funny. Let's see. Oh, we actually have the Poliwhirl, which is the evolution of the Poliwag. We have Poliwhirl. So if you can't really see this, I'm filming this on my front-facing camera, and of course the front-facing camera is never that good or comparable to the back camera of the iPhone. We have a Pidgeotty as well. Yeah, we just have a bunch of random ones. Oh, of course, everyone's favorite Pokemon of a Lickitung. Again, definitely let me know down in the comments your own favorite Pokemon. But I think I want to get into like my more special cards. So again, we just have a huge stack of just like random Pokemon. Some that don't matter, some that are kind of cool that I just can't really get to right now. But there's a lot. There's a lot. May not look like it, but there is. Okay, so now I have a little bit of a smaller bundle of cards that are not like special cards. Like, oh my god, they're gonna blow your mind. Unless they do, then definitely let me know down in the comments if I need to package these cards and protect them a little bit better. But they're just some of the cards I think are really cool. Like, of course, the first one is actually a holographic card, and it is a legendary Pokemon. I think you pronounce it Entei. I think it's Entei. It is a fire legendary Pokemon, which is really cool. It says here, it is said that when it roars, a volcano erupts somewhere around the globe. It's a volcano type Pokemon that weighs 435 pounds. That's absolutely insane. Only you guys can kind of see that with the glare not being too rough of a thing, but kind of a cool start. We have a knuckle stack. Whatever this is, this foil is really, really cool. And it's not going to pick up very well on camera because the glare of it's too shiny, it's too ballin', baby, it's too ballin', but it's kind of just like a rock type of Pokemon. A knuckle stack. Interesting. Knuckle stack, I think that one's kind of cool. We have a Numel. I think this is what they call a reverse holo. It's kind of when everything around the card is like foiled and shined over. You can kind of see like in the little box down there, there's some stuff down there. It's not as rare, I think, as the other cards we just sort of saw. Next up we have a Xatu. I think it's how you pronounce it, right? A Xatu, like a X-A-T-U, a Xatu, like a Z sound. It's actually the evolution of a card that we actually just shown. It's still like a bird card. Wow, these foil cards are going to be really hard to show on camera. That's kind of annoying. I do apologize about that. We have, I don't think this technically counts as a full card art card. Now I do know that cards that are fully arted up to down are like the rarest of the rare cards. I don't think this counts as it, but the card art does go all the way up and down on the card. This is actually a Bellibolt, a Bellibolt, a Bellibolt, a Belly, see it a little bit. I know the camera's not doing it a lot of justice, but it's a belly bolt, which is pretty cool. It's a thunder type of Pokemon, which is actually a card I really enjoy. I like how the card art looks like it's like a really rare one. Oh, I should probably share both of these at the same time. We actually, if I can remember, in the pack opening, we got both of these cards back to back. It is another Pikachu card, but this is a reverse hollow Pikachu, which is kind of nice. And then we also got the evolution of Pikachu, which I know everybody hates, because why would you ever want your Pikachu to evolve into a not Pikachu? But it's Raichu. It is a holographic Raichu, which is kind of cool. Now I know there's a way in the video games that you can do something to like not have your Pokemon evolve and keep your Pokemon the way they are forever, and I think people mostly do that for Pikachu. Next up we have a Palafin, which again, I don't think this technically counts as a full card art card, but this card is really dark to see. It's basically like a deep black color, and then all you can see is the actual Palafin Pokemon. Now, the reason why it looks like that is because a Palafin is like a deep sea, legendary, water type Pokemon. It literally says in here, this Pokemon's ancient gene has awakened. It is now so extraordinarily strong that it can easily lift a cruise ship with only one fin. So, a legendary ancient Pokemon, like that's really dope, and this card art looks really cool. Probably one of the most menacing cards I've ever seen. And then we just have a bunch of other just like random foils that I have that I, again, don't really think are worth anything. I mean, I don't really care even. I don't do these for, gaining monetary value or, to do anything like that. I open them because you guys enjoy them a lot, and you guys have expressed a lot. Here's a better look at the Natu. This is a foil, or I guess reverse foil version of it. We saw the evolution card. Oh, well, yes, if you didn't know, Paladins, the trainer cards also do come in rare forms like this one. If you can kind of barely see, it is a reverse hollow. The trainer cards even come in rares, which is really weird. But I do these cards because you guys enjoy it, and I really have enjoyed doing them on my live streams recently, and I'm really happy that you guys have also been really enjoying the Pokemon pack openings as well. We're actually down to our final Pokemon pack, which no, I will not be opening this pack here in this video. This bad boy is going to be opened on my Thursday night live stream. I think when you guys are watching this, should only be like tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow. On Thursday, whenever this video is live, every Monday and Thursday I go live, so this Thursday we'll open this very last pack of Pokemon cards. Maybe we'll get something good, but yeah, just a bunch of random cards, a bunch of random cards. Okay, now I know you're thinking, Jake Baller, that's it. These are the coolest cards you have. I also have a Squirtle, by the way, which whenever people ask me what my favorite Pokemon is, I usually almost always say Squirtle. Squirtle's really cute. But nope, I actually have another section of cards that are probably cards I should protect a little bit more. And speaking of protecting them a little bit more, I finally bought some like these card sleeves after many years of collecting. I loosely say that, collecting cards. Finally got some card sleeves that I think I'm going to open up tonight. And if you don't know, these are actually used so that you can put your cards into a sleeve, and it will help protect the cards from being damaged any further. So this one, as you can see, is really cool. I think it's this side. Yeah, this is the top side, and you just sleeve your card. in there is I have a very, 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 very small, like, rare pile. The first one is a full card art, Squawkabilly. I think he's how you pronounce this guy's name. A Squawkabilly. Now, it kind of sucks about these cooler, more rare cards. They don't give a description on what they are. Like before, like a height, weight, a little description of a detail about it. Because I would love to know more about what the hell a Squawkabilly is, because I've never heard of one, but it's here. But yeah, a card like this is what you're looking for. A card that's fully arted out from top to bottom. Really cool. Now again, you gotta pinch the top, slip on one side, slip the other, go all the way in. You give it a little tap on whatever table you're using, and voila, it's a little bit more protected. But again, I don't really care. I only got these because you guys were freaking out over some of the cards I wasn't protecting. Another card that I do have that we're going to be using one of these on is a card Pokemon never heard of before. It is a Absol. No idea how you pronounce this one at all. Absol. Hopefully you guys can see that again. Try to get my camera to focus on it somehow. I don't know. Hopefully it does something. But an Absol, it's almost like a almost looks like an astronaut animal. Like it looks like it's wearing like a helmet like an astronaut, and it's like flying from outer space. I have no idea. It's doing something. That's why, again, I wish it had like some sort of description of what the hell this card even is. But really, really cool looking card. You again, oh, that's the bottom of the card. You pinch the top, slide one, slide the other, give it a nice little push in there, drop it down in there, and voila. Oh, not very well. There we go. Pretty cool. And the last one, which actually had a lot of people in the comments and in live streams and things tell me, Jake, you need to actually be worried about this card, which again, I do not really care all that much. I know probably some people will. I got another one thing for it right here. This is actually a card that I got in like one of my first packs ever. I think I actually got this card on a live video, like when I was opening them, like for a video. It is an Alakazam full art card, EX. Now, you guys are definitely not going to be able to get this card in focus at all, so I'm just going to keep moving it around, because it is so damn shiny. This is the most OD shiniest Pokemon I've ever seen, but you can definitely see the Alakazam there, which, man, Alakazam is one of the most annoying Pokemon ever in the video games. I remember racing around trying to catch this thing at some point in time throughout the entirety of the playthroughs of those games. But Alakazam EX, I guess you can let me know down in the comments, like, how cool this card is, like what this card is. I have no idea. Again, it's like one of the first like rare cards, even it's one of the first foil cards I ever packed ever. When opening up Pokemon cards very, very early on. So yeah, maybe if I need to do a little bit of a better job with this card, you can definitely let me know. But yeah, there we go. Maybe you can see a little bit better now. Alakazam EX. Kinda cool. Other than that, and a bunch of other just boring, bland, basic Pokemon, I think that's it for like a good first little section of collection. Now, of course, as we continue on with my live streams, I'll be hunting down more and more Pokemon boxes, Pokemon packs. I'm doing probably another one of these sometime very, very soon. So if you want to see a part 2 of this, a part 2 of my NBA basketball card collection, or, you know, on my channel I've been doing a video game collection, I've been talking about movies a lot, anything else like that, guys, let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see, any other ASMR video ideas. I would love to know. And I love you. I love you so much. And make sure you like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you again in another ASMR